Vibes. Cool. You got a little bit of a haircut for the wedding season? Speak up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
Can
cool.
you hear me?
Yeah, it sounds good actually. Audio sounds really good. Yeah.
I got the AirPods.
Oh, interesting.
Wait, better than the mic at home?
I think kinda. I mean, we'll
That's
see if anyone says anything, but I think,
that's
dude.
that's disappointing.
The mic sounds good too, but yeah, cool. All right, I'm just gonna get some water, bro. We just kept winning, and then we lost, and they were like, "Let's run one more." I was like, "Fuck it, we'll run one
What was the squad?
more." Me, Danny, Ben, and then Aranda. Um, but Danny was playing really well. Cool. What's up, everyone? Good to see all you guys. Gonna be on for a little while tonight. Just want to answer any questions you guys have and such. I know scheduling came late. My bad. I'm gonna not schedule it like that again. I'm gonna give myself time to get back from the gym. But any questions you guys have, feel free to fire away.
What's up? What's up?
Get the IV going as well. I just want to put ice in my water.
Edward, what's good? What do you do when websites suspect you're a reseller? So it depends on the site, right? Because some sites are definitely going to be okay and cool with you being a reseller. Some of them don't necessarily even ever need to know, right? And that's going to be sort of that experience part that we always talk about, just getting the vibes of different sites. For example, Target, it's pretty much a lost cause ordering any sort of volume. But Walmart, on the other hand, you can pretty much order whatever you need, whatever you want, and as long as they have the quantity, they'll fulfill it. Kohl's is sort of like the similar way. So just as you grow, you'll sort of develop that experience share of what flies with different sites, and you're going to rely on that more than anything. And it's also going to be different, right? Sometimes Miles goes to a site, he's able to order a lot more than I, and that's just kind of how it works.
When is the next BBB episode? Okay, I'm gonna declare it right here. It will come out in the next 7 days. All right, it's set in stone now, so we're doing it. Promise.
Yeah, we need to get back on.
Cool, okay, all right, cool. Okay, we're in agreement right there. Cool. Okay.
I keep getting damaged products from my OI orders from a certain major retailer. What can I do?
Contact the retailer.
Yeah.
And also tell us what it is so we can see if we've had the same way or if you're just kind of unlucky.
Are you using 2D workflow? No, and so we don't touch any products. Everything goes for Prep Center, and they handle really all of that.
Your Prep Center probably does use something like that, right? Mine does.
No, so Dylan, they built out their own thing that they use in-house, and it integrates with Seller Sport or Seller Central and everything.
No lid boxes from DSG. Okay, yeah. Sometimes Dick's will do that, especially stuff on clearance because they're shipping from the stores. Unfortunately, so just gonna be kind of something you're gonna have to deal with. You can look into buying bulk Orange Nike boxes, which is what I know some people do at volume, but it's kind of up to you. Okay, good question. How much time do you spend sourcing products daily? I mean, not a ton, but we've also kind of positioned ourselves to make it as easy as possible, and that we're like talking to each other about different deals and stuff. And I wouldn't necessarily consider that work. It's like pretty fun. Honestly, I think so. At the start, you're going to want to do as much as possible. You were probably doing like an hour or two a day on Zoom, most days, right, when we get going. Just together, the key together, that made it a lot easier, basically. But in terms of like formally like sitting down doing stuff, I feel like I've like never really done that a ton. You know what I mean?
Right.
From the beginning, you know what I mean? We've just kind of positioned it the right way where it's really easy to kind of find those opportunities and stuff. And I get that that's, not realistic for everyone and everything, but you can put that infrastructure in place for yourself. Okay, we got the boy FBA Jimmy tuning in as well.
Just on the roadmap, looking to keep grinding and leveling up. That's good stuff.
Yeah, thanks, Corey. You're always in here, man. Any questions you got, feel free to let us know. Jimmy, give us the tour of the Foot Locker in the back.
That's Andrew's stuff.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I was wondering because I didn't think you'd have that. Yeah.
No.
Jimmy doesn't have a closet.
Hey, let's go.
I don't have a closet.
How about RA in Canada market? Yeah, completely. I think that's a great idea. I think there's probably pretty low competition in Canada as well, so I think it's a great idea for you. Sounds good.
Speaking of Canada, that's where you at in Canada? I'm in Canada right now.
Yeah, Rizwan, where are you located? What part of Canada? You're in Edmonton, right, G-Body?
Edmonton.
Right now I'm right outside of Montreal. Then we're going to Quebec tomorrow.
A lot of
Nice.
bro. That's because people are learning. Not everyone's Jay Carter's brother. Not everyone has the ins like that.
Garrett, you got to go to like
Yeah.
Calgary, the mountains, like Western Canada. It's beautiful there.
That's a trip
incredible.
away, but yeah, for sure. What do you do when a brand sends you a cease and desist letter? So it depends. A lot of times it's just going to be kind of cut your losses, move on, and find something else. But it definitely doesn't hurt to reach out and just kind of see if you can work on something, right? Maybe it was something you were doing that they didn't like. Maybe they want you to buy more volume. Maybe your pricing was too low. Maybe you can buy more volume and see if you can move the needle with that relationship. But again, it's kind of like the vibe of the supplier. Some of them, it's just going to be a move on sort of deal. But I would reach out nonetheless and just see if you can get over that barrier, right? Because with that being said, all the best wholesale accounts start with that first no, right? Start with that first hurdle. Because think about all the people that are going to continue to move on, just like sales, right? How many people are going to stop after that first no? Those are the
This is
accounts
the
that are
thing,
worth
though,
getting.
G-Body. If you don't believe you can help them or provide value, they're not going to reciprocate that energy. So if you don't think you can help them, they're not going to be willing to work with you. So you got to get your shit together first before you start reaching out to people.
No, start calling people, man. You'll learn the most when you start calling people.
That's true.
Yeah,
Just email and call, bro.
I've been asking, I'm not saying you guys, but like there's people that have been asking how to start wholesale for years and they've never just picked up the phone and called the first beauty distributor on Google, when that's the necessary step that starts the process of you learning the specific nuances that you only get from being in the game yourself.
But even with
That
even
applies
the
to
same
anything
token,
too.
right? There's probably people in this chat who like are terrified of picking up the phone. Yeah, that's something you should probably get over.
That's exactly how you need to do it.
Yeah, I mean, yes. So that's something you need to get over. But in the same token, if you send out 1,000 emails to brands, distributors, and suppliers, you're going to land some good ones, right?
Yeah.
So the whole phone thing is not completely something that you need to do. It's just going to be definitely more of a volume game with those emails.
So you might as well do it, and it'll just make you a more confident person, which you do. Because 80 years ago, your grandparents were going to war, and now like all you got to do is pick up the phone and buy some products, flip them on.
What's the purpose behind repricing? What does it do? So the net of it is we need to be equal to the buy box as much as possible. It's not physically possible for us to be sitting in front of a computer adjusting our price to equal that next buy box price because we know the buy box is rotating, right? And so instead of sitting here and having a VA do it, right, we pay a software to automatically adjust our price every single adjustment of that buy box when it happens. And so with doing that, our buy box percentage and ownership across our business is going to go up, making more money, paying for the repricer itself 100%. And yeah.
Yeah, and if you want a free trial of my repricer, you can check, or the repricer I use, you can check the link in the description. Okay, this is a good one. Miles, I can't wait to show you a pic of my giant American Express poster with your pictures next to it. I appreciate you, family. I'm looking forward to it. When you call the wholesalers, do you advertise yourself as an Amazon seller? If they ask, yes.
No.
Might replace it with the giant Capital One Spark card. It's a good idea. I've been doing FBM for 2 years already. I moved into an apartment and was looking for a warehouse in Miami. I'm not sure it's the right move. Give us more context, man. We'd love to give you advice, but I need a little bit more context. Oh, storage unit's better, but you aren't going to be able to ship to the storage unit. Most likely not. Sometimes you can. Figure that out on your own.
Don't use storage units for wholesale. Do not use storage units.
He didn't say wholesale.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
If you use prep centers, do you add that cost and shipping to your cost of goods sold? So I personally don't. I just factor it out at the end of the month and accrue it differently.
But in terms of your actual your per unit accounting, you should have.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. 100%.
Yeah, right. On the P&L though, it's like a separate expense essentially. But on your SellerAmp profit calculator, you do want to have that in, which you're going to find from going to selleramp.com and hitting settings in the top right.
Yeah, so you want to adjust like the whatever you pay per unit for the prep, and also add a FBA shipping fee, right? So Miles and I use around like 30 to 40 cents per pound, which SellerAmp on the back end is going to kind of do that calculation for you. $290 profit, 15% margin, 300 units a month as a listing. Wholesale product you're buying. There's no way to know. We need to obviously see the keeper graph, see the competition, all those sorts of things. If you can
Also,
sell
what-
300 units a month at 15% margin, $3 profit, I mean, heck yeah, for sure.
How will AI change OA? All right. First of all, if you're making under 50 grand a month profit, please don't even worry about AI. I have no clue. Just
Someone saw Reezy's tweet today.
yeah, it'll make you way more money. Just focus on yourself, King. Like, don't worry about that. If you're making under 50 grand a month profit, even like 20 grand a month profit.
What practices enabled you guys to source efficiently? Experience one,
Together,
right?
yeah, working together though is like really the entire thing.
And you just it compounds, right? The experience obviously compounds. The storefronts compound, right? The sources compound, right? Because, and we've said this 1,000 times, once you have a built out catalog, the power of that is exponential, right? Within every single one of those products, there's 10, 15, 20, 30 sellers that are all likely selling similar stuff from similar sources, right? That's always going to be a more efficient way to source. That's 1,000 warm leads that you can now disqualify really quickly with SellerAmp and now reverse engineer back to a specific source, etc. So that in and itself, as your catalog grows, you develop more power in just having more data efficiently available to you with the power of reverse sourcing.
Yeah, I recommend using Amazon barcode for sure. What up, Chris? After confirm a product with Keepa and SellerAmp, how far you scroll down on Google? I don't scroll down on Google much at all. Typically, the legit websites going to be the ones that show up initially, or do you focus on the first couple websites to try to find coupons? Yeah, so I can tell from that question that you're a beginner, which is super cool. The nice thing is that you're going to find coupons pretty quick, and then, or if you do it right, and then you're going to use them forever. So it's going to be really easy to execute on that. So like for someone like me, Garrett, Jimmy, Billy, right? We can Google a product and we immediately know XYZ website has this coupon, this is that coupon. Basically, then you can really easily deduce it and everything like that.
I'm not sure to what to ask them when I make a call.
Well,
just tell them what you want, right?
It's I want to buy your products. Like you know exactly what the answer is. You're exactly.
You're looking for a bulk purchasing account in some capacity. You're looking to set up a dealer account or wholesale account, whatever wording you use, it's all the same thing. It gets you to the same place.
It's pretty good.
You also got to get a feel for what they want. Do they want a distributor, a dealer? Do they already have a distributor and they're just looking for dealers or retailers? Are they only e-commerce? If you have a brick and mortar, but you have e-commerce, will they let you in? Like, you got to know all these things prior, based off what their website says, before you can go and infiltrate their sales reps.
AI just a useless trend. I don't. That's a hot take. I don't. That's not true at all. But it's not something to worry about. It's an inevitability, but not something to worry about for sure.
A lot of websites have a coupon that doesn't expire. Not necessarily doesn't expire. Now some do. However, for the most part, a lot of sites will have evergreen ones or at least shifting ones that like come in and out basically. Any preps you recommend? Only for students, but you can find a great list on prepcenter.com. How effective is Walmart for ungating? Just as good as Target. All retailers work these days, man. It's very, very lucky. Yeah, but come to AI. It's a good question. FBMing from prep inherently bad? I wouldn't say that. You just got to make sure they're on top of shipping and everything.
My main question is how effective is using Walmart? Oh, you already guessed.
Yeah, we already got that. What hat does Jimmy wear? That's crazy. I didn't know someone was going to ask about that. Oh, they're showing love on the hat now. Yeah, boom. I'm taking a screenshot of that.
Internet kids lasted for about 2 months.
That is true. What? Wait a minute. Hold up.
Keep a product finders in the house. Yes, sir. Good to see you in here, James. As always, can I do online arbitrage for Pakistan? Yes. Where do you find VAs from? Onlinejobs.ph, but you can also do like Upwork or Fiverr. I really am a big fan of onlinejobs.ph though. Blitz, P-Dubs, I believe it's a reselling website, unfortunately, so it's probably not going to work that well. Who's got the best shoe? Probably G-Body, I would say, with the Air Max 270s.
I just have like 6 different. That's all I wear. I just have like 6 different colors of 270s, and that's it.
Oh, okay. 97's not bad. Not bad. Oh, Valentis? What is Braun wearing Valentis?
Yeah.
Are they real?
Yeah, they're real.
That's
I got them on StockX for a pricing error for like $100.
Oh, that's
way
cool.
back when.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
Do you guys recommend shoes over supplements?
No, but
whatever's profitable.
Yeah, like it's definitely not an either or it's definitely not an either. or like a one or the other.
I mean, so that's the thing, right? So too many people. I think like differentiating by category, apart from wholesale outreach is kind of like inconsequential, right? It doesn't matter whether you're working with a shoe, a clothing, a hat, whatever it is, right? Obviously, shoes get returned more, and you have to account for that. But other than that, categories don't really make much of a difference.
Yeah. How much money would be realistic for a first product? Probably I'd say for your first item specifically, like individual product, you're gonna want to invest like 20 to like $100 at the max, basically. It depends on per unit. I would barcode yourself personally. For retail arbitrage, is seller amp enough, or is there an app for Keeper we should use? So you can access anything you get on the Keep app. You can also get on the seller amp app. You can see the Keeper chart in there. So I'd say for RA, you're mainly going to want to use the seller amp app. The nice thing is if you have Keepa for all in arbitrage, which you should, you can have that app as well too. Appreciate you showing love in my tweet. This is yes sir, Camo FBA, you're the man, dude. Thank you for showing love on the timeline, man. That's awesome. Would you guys recommend shoes over seed oils? Yes, that I would. That I would for sure. Garrett?
No. Is it grounding or seed oils? What are we taking here?
Ooh, well, obviously grounding.
Okay, so shoes over seed oils over shoes.
Colby, you're already getting auto ungated on stuff in your first month. That's a vibe. Order won't go through. Yeah, I would give them a call, unfortunately, and see kind of what their policy is. They might just want to verify if you're fraud or not. You know what I mean? And then when you obviously verify it's not the case, you're going to potentially be able to buy a bunch of volume on there. Is selling shoes a good option? Yes. If you're new, absolutely, because you're still going to be very profitable. If you set your ROI a little bit higher, it's just other products are going to be more profitable for that same time invested. However, when you're new, you don't have the choice, right? So you got to go with whatever you can get.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, what happened, internet kids? That's a good question. If the buy box is pressed, but the item is profitable with good sales velocity, you buy it? Absolutely, my friend, because if the sales velocity is good, the sales velocity is good. That sales rank's not lying right there. Pump it. Good opportunity. Good call. Thanks. Of course, my man. Of course. Oh, skipping over your question. Oh, been stuck on identity. Oh, my bad. Identity verification. Give Amazon a kind of. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that.
And his one before. How would you sell drinks like essential? So those are gonna be like the things you see on TikTok.
You're not gonna be profitable unless you're doing fraud labels on those, unfortunately. So it's gonna be very, very difficult. Like for example, it's gonna be like $20 shipping for like something that's pretty expensive. You know what I mean?
Can't you manually ungate through the Amazon phone app? Yeah, but not every product is gonna allow you to do so, especially getting going. So you're probably gonna have to submit the receipt, invoice, whatever you have, order confirmation, and then you get approved in that capacity. Miles, when you coming to Miami?
Bro, I'm already here, man. I've been here for like 2 months. Yeah, Javi's the man. We had a interview with him. Will brands ungate with time automatically? Absolutely. It's impossible to get a letter of approval. Luckily, my friend, you don't need a letter of approval. You either need an invoice, aka an order confirmation email, or a letter of approval. So you're just going to use the order invoice. If you want a full walkthrough of that, man, just go ahead and search Flips4miles ungating on YouTube. You'll see my tutorial. Basically, you'll be able to get that done. Bro, I thought you were in Los Angeles? Nah, man. Can you all share what percentage of your business is wholesale?
Mine's 100% now.
Yeah, I do a little bit, but it's like kind of like Jimmy's like, yeah, let's buy this. I'm like, fuck it, like let's buy it. I'm not like doing outreach and shit like. So not a lot.
100%, baby.
Nah, we're still get that man to buy some OA here and there. You know what I mean? He's not going to say no to a nice bolo during Q4 or something.
I'm the bolo master. I will find you the best bolos. Just DM me.
We should run back a rando. Remember the Jimmy's Corner calls in the roadmap? That would be 100 deep.
Yes, dude. People couldn't even join. The max was 99, and people were freaking out like, I can't join this call.
Can we run that randomly sometime?
I'm down. I'm down to do it for like a straight week.
A week's a lot. But yeah, I mean, we can do it. How are you preparing for Q4? Focusing on finding quick flips I can sell today, which is going to build me more confidence. It's going to give me more stuff to talk to about other Amazon sellers who are going to introduce me to more opportunity. And then when Q4 comes, I'm going to be ready to execute heavily. I wouldn't recommend speculating, buying stuff thinking it's going to go up in price unless you're pretty experienced with that sort of thing. Buying products from Kohl's worked. Absolutely. Those calls were legit. Yes, sir. And pick your brain since you're in the – you're in the 305 too, Urban? That's what's up. trying to make sure when I list a product, do I include the cost of the item plus tax for the price for your per unit cost? Yeah. But that's not like really going to matter when you list something unless you're doing custom SKUs. I'd say yes, because you're going to want to eventually get discounts with that supplier, and that's going to help you be profitable on a lot of things.
And ironically enough, what's even more normal is for suppliers to not have anything, right? You're looking for the needle in the haystack. You're going to go through 10 catalogs, 8 or 9 of them aren't going to have a single product. You're looking for that product. You're looking for that catalog that has the good stuff.
Okay, cool. So this is a good question, Corey. So I always hear Q4. What does that entail, man? Yeah, so that Q4 is basically the fourth quarter, which is October, November, December. And that's when Black Friday, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, a bunch of these holidays are happening. So demand really picks up on Amazon. So stuff goes up in price and it's selling quicker. So you can make a lot more money, basically. Use Walmart to Ungate. Just submit all the information they give you. Hello, what's up, Wealth War? Always good to see you in here. Guys, so we'll be on for a few more minutes, so feel free to drop any questions you guys got. Would love to spit some game, whatever you guys need. We got 85 of you guys on Instagram. We appreciate you guys spending a little bit of your Tuesday night with us, and any way we can bring value, please, please, please let us know. Okay, here, baby, let's hear it, G-Body. We got Ironman training. We got the lab. We got Wi-Fi. We got stream.
It's all Google Calendar, right? So I have all my per hour mapped up right here. I get notifications for everything I do. I map out everything I do, right? So if I have training sessions, I schedule them. If I have calls, I schedule them. If I have kick-it sessions with this gym body guy, I schedule them, right? So everything gets scheduled, and I just kind of go through the day, you know?
Do any of you guys use catch-all emails? Of course, yeah, catch-all emails are incredibly useful. Or is there a website? So you don't want the ones that have websites. You want stuff that's hard to get to, basically. Okay, Omar, DM me, bro, and I got you if you DM me, bro. Do you use a VA to schedule? No, I just use like a software like Calendly. Should I get SellerSnap or BQL? I'd recommend BQL if you're under 50K a month. And I just dropped a link if you do want to get a free trial. That does give me a little bit of a kickback.
Wait, Miles, talk about your are you still using SellerAmp or SellerSnap?
I did. I think I'm gonna use it for Q4 though. I may be back to school, but I'm BQL right now. You should come.
Oh, you didn't like it?
Well, the problem was like I didn't have a super good context around it, just off inventory quality at the time.
Yeah.
Basically, but I will during Q4. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Quick when it's unavailable. It's why should be keep an eye on the product. Yes, absolutely. I'm finding good products to sell from Amazon. I can't find any available products. I'm not sure what you mean. The store's website. What do you mean by that? Can you export? Nah, definitely not. Minimum ROI 30% for normal items, 25% beauty, grocery, etc. 35% men's shoes, 40% women's shoes. Hey, we're going on the B Flip stream too. Let's go. That's awesome. And we got yeah, let's go. Okay, cool.
Billy's not even, wait, is he by himself or is he in here?
No, he's on a call though. Like I don't know. Thank you guys for doing these lives, Austin. Of course, family, we got you, man. We'll be back. We're only on for a little bit tonight, but we'll be back on pretty soon. Cool. Yeah, so just one or two more questions here, and then we're gonna hop off because I gotta head out.
Ice cream night, Miles?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Gelato.
Dude, they go to for bro. We got you, man. We dude, like, I've gotten fucking everything. Everything I've done in my life has been as a result of talking to other resellers, the resale community. I owe you guys a shit ton, basically. So I'm here for it. I'm gonna be around for years. Out of stock products with no sales issue, but a popular brand. Hey, if you can list it, maybe look up like similar items, see if there's any variations, and get a sense of it. But the nice thing is, if it's out of stock, you can still see the sales history on it, right? Oh, yeah.
Look at the ratings.
No. Avoid. What categories to get in? Whatever you find profitable, man. Just start outsourcing, then get into it. That's a good question, bro. Where is Billy?
For the products without sales history or sales ranks, look at the ratings and reviews, right? Because the good thing is that rating and review is still going to increase. It's going to be cumulative throughout the history and the lifespan of the product. And so you can compare that increase to maybe other sizes that do have the sales rank, other products that are similar products that still have a sales rank, and you can kind of get an impression and get an indication in terms of how much it's moving.
Cool. On Seller app, when I'm looking at all offers, there's one seller listed in bulk. Yeah, Becky. So that means he's currently in the buy box for you. Right there. Cool. All right, we're gonna hop off for tonight. Sorry, I was just running late at the gym. Basically, didn't get to go on for longer tonight, but we appreciate 83 guys for coming out with us. Make sure you're following all these guys on socials: FBA Jimmy, Jimmy FBA, Garrett Corral, all at Amazon, Billy Flips. We love you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Check out the description if you want any helpful links, coaching program, free trials for softwares, etc. Love you guys. Have a great day.